makes a change. It's normally you in bed on New Year's Day with a big head.
Morning, love. Di?
I'm bleeding.
Like yesterday?
No, they were just spots. This is proper blood.
We'll have to get you to the hospital.
No.
We've got to get you checked out.
And in my folder.
It's probably nothing to worry about.
Ow! Sorry.
Oh, hey. Break anything in this flat, I'll break your legs.
Said sorry. Is he up yet? We were playing keepy uppy. He got to 68.
Is that good? Oh, all right. There's none here.
Where is he?
Out. Please, take a seat.
Take your pick. What do you reckon?
She was nice, wasn't she?
Yeah, but, you feeling any better?
I've never read anything about that in the books. That it could be hormonal, like.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, your body's just getting used to the idea of being pregnant.
I suppose.
The timing's right. 12, 13 weeks.
11, really.
Well, since your last period. Your body's expecting to, you know...
Come on, yeah. Still want to get it checked out, though.
Oh, why?
Time for kick-off.
Bit different from the last time we were here, eh?
Yeah.
Don't die, please.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Better get some water down my neck.
Yeah, I'll go to the canteen. You fancy a coffee?
No, water's fine. For the scan. The bigger the bladder, the better things show up.
For the monitor, of course, yeah. Sorry. Where the hell are they?
On call, she said.
Where? In Venice?
Oh, well, we'll go home, shall we? If you're sick of waiting.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm just on pins, that's all.
And I'm not like.
Look, I'm sorry again. I'm sorry.
At least while we're sitting here, there's still a chance.
Of course there is. Hey, we're battlers, us Murrays.
Mad, isn't it? We're pinning so much on the scan.
If they ever get here.
And the baby could already be... It's already decided. I can't stand it. I'll have to go. I'm bursting.
It's 12:10. We've got to get up. Who said so?
It's decadent.
Look at us. It's hardly the fall of the Roman Empire, is it, eh? 5 more minutes before it all becomes legal and boring.
If I thought you meant that, I'd chase you. Are you sure about this special license business? It seems awful quick.
Trust me, Mrs. Hilton.
I do, Mr. Hilson. 5 more minutes.
How is it?
About the same. It's a bit worse.
Right, that's it.
Marty, what are you doing?
I'm not having you put through this. I want someone here to sort this out now.
We're sending someone.
They were sending someone 2 hours ago.
Marty, don't kick off. Please.
What time do you call this?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's with our Lance not being here. There's nothing to wake me up.
Never heard of an alarm clock.
Well, it's one of them digital things and you need a degree in astro-what's just to figure it out. You're only rushed off your feet. I don't know why you bothered
We
opening.
had one man and his dog in, literally. Sent them packing. £56 a metre. I'm having some alley piddling on me tiger skin. They can do that in their own homes.
Something's missing.
The portrait? Yeah, took it down. He said it was tacky.
Your ring. You've thrown it back at him, haven't you?
Not quite.
Well, I would have, standing you up at your own engagement party like that.
Anyway.
Well, tell a lie. I'd have thrown a vase or something, because that's the first rule of engagement, isn't it? Keep your mitts on the rock.
Probably best if you start on the bogs, eh?
Me mum, she once threw a chair at me dad, and our Lance was still in it.
What happened?
One of the casters come off. It always was a bit wobbly after that.
This might be a bit cold.
I'm having a problem getting an image up on the screen. I think your bladder might be the problem. Did you have a drink before?
She's been drinking for England. If you'd got here a bit sooner, there wouldn't have been a problem.
Look, I'm sorry you had to wait.
You're here now, that's what counts. Marty, will you get me a drink, please? Good night, was it?
Can't be flat. I've only had it a day.
Less, 23 hours.
And I've been asleep for 8 of them. You haven't been messing with it while I've been in bed, have you?
As if. Did my mum and dad say what time they'd be back?
No, love.
Just if I hang on any longer, I'm gonna miss the lads. Me dad take his ticket?
I don't know.
Go in the garage to get some batteries.
Yeah, but isn't that the money I gave you?
His tickets are still here. He must have been planning on coming home first.
I'm just gonna get myself a birthday present.
I gave you that to get yourself a book or a record or something.
Record.
A CD, whatever.
Should have bought me a CD voucher then, shouldn't you?
Oh.
Come on.
Come on, I'll walk us round. Nan, I'll take this with me. If my dad does decide to show up, tell him we were waiting in the clock. If he's not back by 2:15, I'll leave behind the bar. Right, come on.
You all right, Nan?
Fine.
Ready?
You can't find a heartbeat, can you?
if you just leave that on for as long as you can. When you take it off your head, it'll be nice and shiny.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, smells like a horse handbag in here. What's it in here, Dove?
It's my hen night treat.
I'll do your nails while you're waiting.
Ooh, I could get used to this.
Oh, wear that, Ray. Plenty of pampering once you get married. Keep her in the manner to which she's become accustomed.
Knock it straight back, Mum.
So, you haven't got cold feet then, Ray?
What, do I look soft in the head?
Don't answer that.
Are you not going to get spruced up?
Feeling like this?
Oh, come on, it might buck you up.
Hey, you could have a look at my feet. I'm a martyr to me bunions this weather.
Sorry, heads and hands only today. Anyway, no one's going to be clocking your feet.
Not till we start dancing on the tables.
Well, let Emily do your hair.
Yeah, you want it looking nice for the wedding, you know. Seeing as you're having bows out.
That's if I make it to the wedding.
Come on, Mum, it's only indigestion.
That's what they said to Elris.
Well, we'll count you out for tonight then, Kitty. This hen party's getting smaller by the minute.
More select. You sure you don't want to come tonight, love?
Oh, I can't. I've got this meeting with Carl from the agency. It's a bit late to me making cancellations now.
She'd only cramp our style.
Gee, where are you going anyway?
Only over to Bev's bar. We don't really fancy a late night.
Oh, you need your beauty sleep, the pair of you.
You sure you're ready to go?
No. Just get me out of here.
What a time for Shelley to be away.
Yeah, well, she'll be delighted, won't she? She's always out of Dave.
Well, if you need anyone to talk to night or day.
Yeah, Tar. We need a crate of tonics.
You know you're not wearing the ring.
This beer's warm, love.
Well, I'm sorry, but as soon as we're filling the fridges, you're emptying them. I can get you some ice if you want.
He didn't.
No, he didn't take the ring.
Oh, some consolation, I suppose. You'll get a few then for that, you know.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
Well, that's if it's legit. I'm not that cubic zirconia.
Look at that. Brilliant, isn't it, eh?
It's not you to run, though.
Well, what car is, mate? So how old are you?
10.
10. I was 10 once. Can't remember what I got for my 10th birthday. Expelled, probably. Where's your mum and dad? Hello, Maurice. You celebrating then, or what? The Reds. I didn't see the scores.
No, I don't know. I never went. You just go straight upstairs, love.
Oh.
I'll take her a cup of tea.
I'll put the kettle on.
No. Look, she's just overdone it, that's all. She just wants a bit of peace.
Marty!
I'm sorry, Bridge. She just needs a breather, all right?
Stop being pregnant. All you ever do is lie down.
What?
Thanks, love. Busy, isn't it? You were right.
Usually am. Hello.
All right. I just popped in for a quick one, half an hour ago.
Okay.
Whiskey and driving. So where's Dave while you're here working your fingers to the bone?
Good question.
Well, is it a cryptic quiz? Or can anyone join in?
Well, you might as well know. As of last night, by mutual agreement, Dave Burns and I are no longer an item. And if you're going to dribble, Ian, don't do it over the bar. 150.
Me and my big mouth. It's a good job I'm not stopping. Happy New Year and all that.
Same to you. Knobs on.
It's gone, really?
We decided it was for the best.
Mutually.
Well, once I found out who was making off with the Christmas takens, yeah, I decided we weren't travelling in the same direction, if you know what I mean.
That's terrible.
Plenty more scumbags in the sea. Yes, love.
Hello? How long are you going to be in there?
What's up, love?
Carl's picking me up at 7. I've got to get ready. Mum!
What, love?
Did someone call me?
Kitty! Come on, there's a queue out here. How long are you going to be?
Yes, Jimmy.
Orange juice, please, Bev. Hey, listen.
Oh, you won't be on the shelf for long, though, even at your age.
Can't say I'm bothered.
Actually, I've always felt quite cool. That's a bit of a thing for you, you know.
Bev, there's a hell of a commotion going on in that ladies. Bog. Bev!
Come on, Bev, what's going on?
Hey, feet up for a minute. You look washed out. Bev?
Calm down, calm down.
What do you mean, calm down? All my makeup's in there. Everything.
You look lovely just the way you are.
I look a mess. Whatever you do, don't let him in.
Oh, come in, come in.
Mr. Hilton, Carl Beecham, Technique. All right.
I won't be long. I'm just getting ready. Kitty, I won't tell you again.
Come through and sit down, son. There's a good lad.
No.
Aren't you going to introduce us?
The pink one's my nan and the green one's my mum. Carl.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
Feel ashamed.
What about?
You.
Oh, well, I know it's a terrible thing to say, but I've kind of stopped noticing what women look like.
What, and you working for a modelling agency?
Ah, it's overkill. I see these gorgeous girls in next to nothing, day in and day out, and that eventually kind of washes over you, you know.
Talking of gorgeous girls.
Anyone waiting for the bathroom?
That's why, you know, when I find a girl like Emily, a girl with brains, you know, I move hell and high water to try and get her onto me books. Manna from heaven.
The worst thing is that deep down, I knew it, didn't I? Blokes like that don't go for girls like me.
Blokes like what? A dealer with a pretty face?
I knew he was just along for the ride, but when I saw the ring, I thought, no, he's seen the real me and he wants to settle down.
How much did it take?
Thousands. Some of the Christmas and most of the New Year takens. Look up his nose.
Well, they don't call them users for nothing.
I don't care about the money, you know. I mean that.
You loved him?
And so did Josh. How am I going to tell Josh? Kids that age. You want a father figure, don't they? Someone to kick a ball around with them, not some stupid top and kid nails. How am I going to get up in the mornings, Jimmy?
Come on, love, let it out. Come on, go on.
I don't want to start again, Jimmy. I'm tired. I'm sick of bouncing back.
Tell me about it.
You've been there. You know what it's like.
The original comeback kid, that's me.
How'd you do it?
You don't. Not if you want to stay right. Up here. Who are you bouncing back for, anyway? Hey? Them out there? Sod them. And start listening to her. Up here. If you want to cry, cry. If you feel like lashing out, buy yourself a punch bag. But don't ignore it, Bev. Because it'll eat you up inside. He's a loser, love.
And I loved him. What does that make me?
A survivor.
Come on, what are we waiting for?
I said I'd give your mum and nan a lift.
They're only going round the corner.
And it's freezing outside. Talking of which, haven't you got a coat?
Look, don't overdo it. They're not completely thick.
I thought you didn't notice what ladies look like anymore.
Oh, well, I've got my professional head on now.
He'll be giving you his card next.
Ready when you are, girls? You carried your weights.
See you, kiss.
Bye-bye, love. Enjoy yourself.
Nice
God
to
bless.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Take
Nice
care
to
now.
meet you. Ta-ra.
Enjoy yourself, love. God bless.
Bye, Kissy.
Now, listen, you. Be good.
I will. Don't wait up.
Have you got an opinion, Mother?
I have, as it happens.
I'm not surprised. Let me guess. Marry in haste and repent at leisure. Well, I've got one for you. Watch my lips. Meddle in haste and repent at Shady Pines. One word out of turn, one little plot to put a spoke in this wedding, and you'll end up back at that rest home quicker than your bunions can carry you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stand it any longer.
It's all right, Mum. We've been driving around for hours. I couldn't face the kids. We should have told you sooner.
So it's...
Gone. Go in.
Oh, love.
They did a scan. Couldn't find a heartbeat. We saw this doctor afterwards. He said it wasn't a viable pregnancy. Why, Mum? Why us?
I can't answer that, Diane.
Why today? Every new year, we'll be thinking of today.
It wouldn't matter when it happened, love. You'd never forget. So what happens now?
I don't know. Just sit here and wait. Let nature take its course. I don't know what to expect, Mum. 11 weeks old. Will I see it? How will I know when it's gone?
Oh, sweetheart.
Tell me what to do, Mum. I'm scared.
Right, what you need is a good tonguing.
Beg your pardon, Miss White.
That was Reenie's reaction.
Really?
She's lost it, hasn't she?
It's not too late to change your mind, son.
Mum, stop this.
Aunt, come here.
Just as it was in wartime Britain, another family to live in the past in the 1940s house. A new series next here on 4.
You're wasting your time in there. Mother Nature's had the last laugh.
Go away.
I'm bursting.
So use me mum's.
You were up all night, I could hear them.
Well, then we best leave them, hadn't we? Come on, I'll do you some brekkie.
Well, something's up with me, Mum.
Brekkie.
Guten Morgen, Kipmeister. Come on, Kit. It's a Bill Withers out there.
Oh, what are you burbling on about?
It's a lovely day. A Bill Withers. One of my dad's favourites, that one.
Close them curtains.
Oh, as if. Can you remember? Your Ray's getting spliced today. Now, what are we going to wear? Well, we've got the Chloe. Or we've got the Donna Karan. And we've even got Donna Kebab.
I haven't given it much thought.
Oh, what do you like? Right, what you need is a good tonguing.
Beg your pardon?
A good half-an-hour session should do the trick. I've decided I'm going to get my tongues on that mop of yours, because at the moment it's saying Mrs. Brady, old lady. No offence, love.
Do you think I'm losing the plot? Keeping a vigil here?
No. I wish you'd ever lie down.
Steve sounded desperate.
You'll manage.
Oh.
God. I wish I could take the pain away.
knew this house. We were made up with this ensuite. I never thought we'd be sat here. Our baby down the toilet.
It looks lovely, but I don't think I could keep it down.
Oh, just leave it. Hey, Kissy's not stirred yet.
That's a first. It's sad, really, isn't it? I was so happy when Greg married you.
Oh, thanks, Jess.
Well, I could see you adored each other. Why can't Kissy be happy for him, seeing as he's so loved?
She's old, you know, and she's frightened.
How can anybody as horrible as her give birth to someone as lovely as Ray?
So how come they've slept in?
Emma was squawking between 3 and 4 this morning, and that woke Harry up, and he decided to have a little sing-song.
Oh, that's my boy.
They're shattered. Anyway, that gives us a chance to have a coffee in peace, eh?
I wonder what Susanna was made of all this.
Of what?
Not me seeing so much of Harry. Us two jangling over coffee.
Well, I think she would be as grateful to you as I am. Don't think I could have coped without you.
Over my dead body, she says.
That was said in temper. You and her were good friends for a long time.
Never dies in the war, mates, though, were we? She'd have had me as her au pair or something.
Come on, Jackie, don't dwell on the bad times. Drive you round the bend.
200 sounds very reasonable.
Yeah, I thought so. Mind you, it won't be as flash as our Michael, you know. No, he does all that wobbly camera stuff. Been watching too many of them young cop shows.
Oh, you don't have anything wobbly, Ron?
Hey, of course you don't.
Hey, look, just capture the atmosphere, you know, and make me mum feel included, you know.
How are you? Hey, don't worry. I can schmooze for England, me, mate.
I'm coming, Nan. Hi, Mr. Dixon. Tell your Mike I says hello.
Yeah, I will, love. And he'd be made up as our fella's earning him a few bob.
Great stuff.
That'll bring the phone home. Oh, shake a leg, Ray. You're going to be like for your own wedding.
Hi, love. Right, Ray, well, I'll get from under your feet.
Right. Hey, no, hang on, just a minute.
Just sign that for us?
Yes.
What size shoe do you take?
9.
Brilliant. You haven't got any white ones, have you?
No, but I've got some nice pale grey slip-ons. So you've not forgotten to buy shoes.
No. They were in the wardrobe. Brand new, still in the box. Now they've walked.
Don't you ever get this haircut. Do you know there are girls in Russia who have to sell their hair just to stay alive?
Nan?
Yes?
How come you're round so early? You were here yesterday as well.
I didn't know I was being monitored.
Oh, don't be so rude.
Hello. Oh, hello, Jessie. Fancy you taking the trouble to ring today of all days. You must be up the wall. Diane, oh, she'd love to, but, she's not very well. No, just a bit of a tummy upset. What? No, it's nothing serious. Look, I'll tell you rang. Listen, you have a lovely day. Every happiness to you both. Bye. Right. So who wants to make that poor old Nina copper?
I'm gonna go and see me mum.
So do I.
She hasn't slept for 2 days, and the pair of you begrudge her a lying. I'm surprised at your selfishness.
Wedding cake for the Murrays. If I don't write things down, I forget them.
Well, Ray joined the club. How pregnant is she?
Nearly 3 months.
Oh.
You know we're near ready.
Well, neither are you.
I've only got to slip my dress on.
Your shoes have gone missing.
Oh.
Well, Jerome will lend you a pair. And Jimmy's only got trainees.
You look lovely, Kitty.
Dad's got you in the colour, didn't we, Kit?
I've brought your frock. Is this Kitty or Kitten?
Had a way, I've had this thing for years. Just taking it out of my Oxfam bag.
White.
White.
Come on, Kitty.
Don't you like it?
It's white.
That was Reenie's reaction.
Really?
Yeah. I bought it for our wedding, but she wouldn't let me wear it. She said I was trying to upstage her. So I spent the last 30 years wrapped in cellophane.
So if it said that, Ray.
Oh, I reckon we've done them proud.
Is it doing your head in? You know, 2 old wrinklies tying the knot and you left high and dry.
No way. Look at your scapely.
In what way?
Wrong fella. End of story. Anyway, I better go and get ready. I promised Jessie I'll go to the register office.
What, you're going to the wedding?
Oh, I love weddings, me. And those two are a match made in heaven.
Right.
Ray, you've checked in there twice already. Look, have you got your rings?
Rings?
I've got my camera. Hey, gorgeous. This suit is going to have to come off. I don't want any competition. Right. Chop, chop. Grandad.
Oh, Nick, that sounds nice.
Have you got the money for the registrar?
Yep.
And you've got the top-of-the-range trainers? Hello? Yeah, I'll just get him for you. Ray, it's, Bernie's wife. They can't make it.
Jeannie!
We don't even know what we had. You said you didn't mind, but did you want a boy, really?
Just a baby.
Just.
I wish you'd ever lie down.
Can't believe we flushed our baby away.
What else could we do?
Bury him. Or her. Human remains belong in a grave. Toilets are for human waste.
Diane, it's Mum. I had to come up.
It's all over, Mum.
Oh, my precious baby.
She's lost it, hasn't she? I could tell by Minnie's face.
Ma'am, they're ready to start. They've got another wedding booked at 10:30.
It's like a sausage factory in there, and Jessie's the old banger. I'm sorry, son. I know I'm being selfish.
Oh, let's go in, shall we?
Just let me give you a few words of motherly advice. In private.
Oh, no probs. I'll just hit the old pause button.
Cheers, Ron, of you. Oh, right.
It's not too late to change your mind, son.
Mum, stop this.
It takes a brave man to say I don't.
Ray, get a move on, will you? The guests for the next wedding are arriving.
Well, we're just coming, Jim. We're just coming. My mum's having a bit of a turn.
If you marry that Jezebel, I'm changing me will.
I don't care what you do. You can change your will, you can hide me shoes. I just want you inside there when I marry the woman I love. Do you know, I've only loved 2 women in my life. One's in there and one's out here. I just wish you could find a way of loving each other. I do, honest.
Oh, you reek like one of them Nancy boys.
Can we see her?
She'll be down in a minute. I thought she was past the dangerous bit. Not quite. We've got to go to the hospital later.
Why?
'Cause... Well, I suppose it's educational. When a woman loses a baby, it can sometimes take a few days. It can be quite dangerous for your mum if parts of the dead baby are left inside her.
It's called an evacuation. It's not a very nice word, is it?
You are here to witness the joining in matrimony of Jessie and Ray on their special day.
Married by a woman. If that doesn't put the tin
Any
lid on
person
it.
here present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now.
Carry on, please.
Bill. Do you know what, Harry Farnham had the stinkiest bum in Liverpool? Oh, I think you did, mate. Oh.
Hello? Hi, Lisa. Before you're joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. But more than that, marriage is intended to provide the love and comfort each should have for the other in times of joy and in times of sadness. It's a deep and lasting commitment which cannot be entered into lightly or without thought.
I'm getting off. You can't just leave me here.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Raymond Hilton, do take thee, Jessica Shadwick, to be my lawful wedded wife, to live together with love and friendship, and to care for her, whatever the future may hold.
Future? And you're in an early grave, son.
Mum, I've made you a milky coffee.
Thanks.
I like your hair.
You can ask me anything, you know. Except why.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. Women who've had babies, they say you're that happy to hold your baby that you forget all about the pain. My pain was pointless.
Did you?
What? Go on, Steve, what?
Know what it was?
No. I'd have given anything to know.
So much for God.
That doesn't help, Stephen.
He's right, though.
It doesn't work like that.
Father Pat goes on about the power of prayer.
He doesn't go on about anything, Adele.
Easy now, Bridge.
All I know is we wanted that baby so badly. We prayed so hard. Praying's a waste of time.
Did you hear your sister, Anthony? We still believe in the power of prayer, don't we?
Ant, come here. Yeah.
Right, Kit. My bar is your oyster.
I'll have a Kia Royale.
Lazarus, you heard the lady.
How come you two are back so early?
I don't like pantours.
Oh, yes, you do. Do you know what, Bev? I don't half admire your bottle. You'd never know in a million years, then.
Go on, then, seeing as you're so curious.
Bev, no, I'm not crying.
the fiancé, formerly known as Dave, has upped and left me, leaving me 9 grand later.
Oh, hey, sorry I'm late. I thought I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Harry having a nap?
No, I gave him to the Jehovah's Witnesses to get rid of them.
You look tired.
Yeah, well, listen, nappy changing's like painting the 4th bridge. Now I'm the one who's pooped.
Oh, I'd have done that.
No, it's fine. All done and dusted, aren't we, Em?
She likes you.
Yeah, well, it's mutual. Hey, do you think she needs a nap?
Oh, she looks all right to me.
Well, I'll give it a go, eh? Oh, Lisa phoned before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's made all the arrangements for the funeral.
Has she now?
Yeah, 2 o'clock, Tuesday. Maybe after Tuesday you'll turn a corner, eh?
Tuesday, Thursday, Easter Sunday. Makes no difference to me, Jackie. I won't be there.
I got no
Oh. Great.
Took loads.
Let me take one of you two.
Thanks, man.
Oh, don't be so sad, Jess. Greg and Jace behaved in spirit.
I know. I've been a Shadwick for as long as I can remember.
Me too.
Now that Nicky's moved into the Johnsons, there are more Hiltons and Shadwicks in the house.
Oh, it's not so bad, is it?
Just takes a bit of getting used to.
Could have been a lot worse. I knew a lad from South Shields flung in a ditch and lost his liver.
Yeah, well, he's a fighter, our Michael.
Are you not going to film the Nutter speech?
No chance. Loves an audience, him. Same again, please. Same again.
Charity itself.
Coming up. So, you're a chap bride then, eh?
47 years I lived in Liverpool. Never took to the place.
Hey, come on, Jim.
Thank you, Beverly. Now, Ray's brother was supposed to be doing the honours, but he's not well, is he, Ray? So I'm afraid you're stuck with me. Now, me and my old mucker, Ray, we clicked right from the start, didn't we, Ray? A bit like Blair and Brown. You having that? Morecambe and Wise, even.
Oh, George and Mildred.
Now, there sits a man whose friendship knows no bounds. Our friendship is at its highs and lows. Don't get me wrong. You can't get much higher than the school roof, can you? Hey? But we're back on terra firma now. Well, I'm back on terra firma. And, well, that's all thanks to you, my friend. And you, my wife. She's worried I'm going to say the wrong thing.
I'm not.
Now, this morning, you both vowed to live the rest of your lives in friendship and love. Now, some of us have been blessed to marry our soulmates, and some of us are still waiting. But for Jessie and Ray, the wait is over. And as far as I'm concerned, they both hit the jackpot! I've been dying for this bit. Please, ladies and gentlemen, be upstanding for the toast. Raise your glasses. We wish you many years of friendship and love. Jessie and Raymundo!
Jessie and Raymundo!
Oh.
Hey, cheers, Jim.
That's right, Ray.
Thinking about you, Dosh.
You are? I didn't know where that came from.
9 grand, 9 grand.
Mrs. Harrington was minted, remember. I'm still wadded. She fell out with all the rallies. Everyone should have a Mrs. H.
I can't believe you're in and out in a day.
They need the beds.
But it's a general anaesthetic. Still, I suppose they know what they're doing.
Will you stop worrying, Mum? Say goodbye to Aunt for me.
There's no need.
Mum. See you tonight, love. You and I are going to have lots of cuddles tomorrow, OK? And I won't take no for an answer.
And drive carefully. There's black ice.
I know.
Time to go, Dad.
Money isn't everything.
Since when?
Since me mother bettered me girlfriend.
For the rubber gloves.
Yeah, but oh, Beth me washing up. Sorry.
I'm just not interested on crumbs off the table.
So what are you saying?
I've shown you the yellow card.
You sat with me and held me hand for 3 days while I squatted in agony. I thought you understood.
If you're coping with a miscarriage or the death of a child, you can call a Channel 4 recorded information line on 0870 400 22 33. Calls will cost no more than 8 pence a minute, and lines are open round the clock till the 2nd of February.
Look, I want to wait for off at the airport.
I'm taking you round to the Cheryl's place. End of story.
Suppose it saves me sitting around here all day, doesn't it? She lives 2 bus rides away, you know.
Oh, they're very selfish, aren't they, these victims of crime? And don't be giving her any lip, even if she wants you to wash your smalls.
The smalls? You could fit a family of 5 in there.
Emily!
I know. I'm going to keep my head down and stay out of trouble.
Good, because I'm on your case.
I think you'll find I'm on your case.
Oh.
Get marks all over them.
Thanks for your concern.
Garston. Could have picked somewhere a bit nearer to home.
Yeah, that'd sort of defeat the object. I'll buy my own stamps, thanks.
Lindsay, you've got a perfectly good job at the garage.
The job's fine. I'm just getting very fussy about the company I keep.
That's 500 quid less than you're on now.
Money isn't everything.
Since when?
Since me mother bettered me girlfriend.
For crying out loud, nothing happened.
Yeah, so you keep saying. Wouldn't want me dad to find out though, would you?
Hi, Jack. Hiya.
Hiya. Look, I thought I could drop the kids at nursery for you if you want to get ready for work.
I'm not going in because I just couldn't face it.
Reg?
What colour's Father Pat's car?
Sacred Heart Red.
Oh, good. Is he here? This family has suffered a bereavement.
Do you want me to get rid?
No. She's right. I'm glad he's come, Mart.
Thank you for coming, Father.
Is it too soon?
No, Father. It's perfect.
Max, you cannot live like this. Your children can't live like this.
I'm fine.
What mentioned the funeral and you're not for the deep end again? Take it the kids were up half the night.
No, I couldn't get them to settle.
Yeah, well, they're picking up on your stress.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do. Go up and have a shave and a shower and I'll take care of this lot.
Thanks.
I'm going to see our Michael now, but I'll call back this evening. I'll pick us up in India and we can have a proper chat, OK?
Right. Do you really think I'm upsetting the children?
Yes, I do.
It was a struggle to get pregnant. Now I know why.
Are you angry with God?
I'm angry that he raised me hopes and then killed them.
Suffering and pain
It's our biggest stumbling block. That's where faith kicks in. Faith in God's plan.
I'm angry that I can't plan a funeral. My baby's dead.
We can remember your baby today.
I'd like that. Like an acknowledgement I've had a baby. Too soon, but I've had a baby, Father.
I know.
I'm worried about Anthony. He won't talk to us about it. He won't let me touch him.
I was surprised he didn't want confession.
He normally loves that. Has to make things up. He's got a little head, but it's that complicated.
It's a tomcat, you see. They're always sniffing around. They can smell that tuna a mile off. Just rebag it and clean up the muck.
I thought you told me supervisor it was all indoors.
So I did. It was a shame she got called away, eh?
Funny rubber gloves.
Yeah, but oh, they're for me washing up. Sorry.
That's better.
Better than what?
I'm feeling neglected. I'm starting to wonder where it came on your list of priorities.
Robbie.
I mean, I reckon that was number 4. Harry, Mike, Max, Robbie. It's bad enough being number 2. Number 4 does me head in. That losing in there even robbing me New Year's kiss.
Max has fallen apart, and you know the score with Harry.
Hospital then?
Yeah, thanks. Look, it's complicated.
But it needn't be. I do love you. I'm just not interested in crumbs off the table.
So what are you saying?
I've shown you the yellow card. The body of Christ.
Amen.
The body of Christ.
I don't want it.
I think Adele would like to read us her poem.
It, by Adele Murray. Plans and preparations, kisses and congratulations, excited and jealous, just 9 months and counting. Now the bedroom unpapered, the cot unslept in. We were dying to meet you. You died to meet us. You will always be our baby. You will never be an it.
In the proper salons, you get a bit of conversation thrown in.
Going anywhere nice on your holiday?
Just make sure you get all the dead skin off. But oh, careful. Nail clippers are on a shelf over there.
Oh, very nice. The weirdest thing is, though, I don't remember robbing a hi-fi. I'll have to check with Tim, though. Maybe he popped one in his pocket on the way out. Oh, we must have missed that telly and all. You know, with it being so dinky.
Well, you were probably too busy ransacking the place, unravelling my cardie.
Here's me, doing community service for not robbing your house. Tim is doing a stretch for not robbing your house. And you filled the insurance, which, in case you didn't know, love, is called robbing.
Yeah, well, at least I've never intimidated anyone.
You what? With them big strosses, they're the scariest things I've seen in my life. You do the community service and keep them covered up.
What did the doctor say?
That it's still early days.
I'm gonna be stuck in a wheelchair.
For a while, yeah. There's a bit more movement in his legs, and they said that that's a really good sign.
They are, son. You're getting there.
Yeah, they're going to start him on a rehabilitation programme when he's feeling a bit stronger, you know, physio and all that.
Right, should bring me mum then.
You tell her to crack open the champagne, eh?
Yeah, well, come on.
It won't be forever.
Not even less than that clown in the white coat. I'm a cripple.
Are you all right, Anthony? Are you sure? Would you like to talk to me? Just the two of us. A secret. Like confession.
I'm a murderer.
Who have you murdered, Anthony?
My brother or sister.
Your mum's baby.
I hated it. I pray for it to die. It's my fault, isn't it?
You didn't kill the baby, Anthony. You don't have that power.
Me instead pray I can move mountains. It was going to take me bedroom, be their baby.
And you're their baby.
Not anymore. Their baby's dead. Because of me.
God knows you inside out. He loves you inside out. The baby didn't die because you wished it dead.
But I know where normal babies come out. I thought if it died in the tummy, it'd just disappear being that tiny. I didn't think it'd come out like that. And make me mum cry with pain.
So you begrudge me a few luxuries?
Hey, Shez, it's me. I've come for some afternoon delight.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Shez! We've got one of them tomcats on the sniff again. A big black one. Only, I don't know if it's tuna he's after. Maybe some afternoon delight.
If you want me keep, I've given it to me dad.
Something for him to remember you by. He'll be devastated if you move out, you know. So will I.
Free up a bedroom, won't it? For your Martha nights.
Oh, for God's sake.
Me moving out is the least of me dad's problems. It's you staying put he should be worried about.
I can't go to the funeral. I can't face the finality of it.
And what about work? Can you face that?
I'll go.
We had a row about that, remember? We've had that many. Our Lindsay came home with a sheet for us to choose from, and I said we couldn't afford any, and you blew your top. I'm glad you did.
Well, I'm a great one for prancing round, shouting the odds on her.
No, you were right. No wonder she's still such a daddy's girl.
And if I remember rightly, you did an extra shift at the bakery to pay for that, didn't you?
Oh, Midget.
Hey, come on. Shh. What's the matter? Hey, come on now, love. Your mind and body, yeah?
Will you make love to me? Please.
Love. Remember what happened last time? It was enough to turn you the other way. Not nearly enough. Hey, shh. Shh.
Don't make me beg you.
Come on, love, come on. You don't need sex. You're unhappy, you need comfort. Come here, let me hold you. Come on. Shh. All right.
Steve looked nice for Trona.
For a New Year's resolution, why don't you try calling her Trina?
You know me, Di. I take a joke and I bludgeon it to death.
Isn't Father Pat lovely?
At least he doesn't ram it down your throat.
My mum's on his rota for Sunday lunch. She said he can't have put it away.
She can talk.
Oh. She always knows what to do for the best, my mum. Well, nearly always.
She came up trumps today. Someday soon, you're going to give her a new grandchild.
Marty, don't.
You will? We're that close to it.
That close to what? An equaliser?
To you going full term. At least we know now it's possible.
Marty!
You can carry a baby, Di. You've proved that.
I don't want to carry a baby. I wanted to carry this baby.
Okay, love, easy.
You sat with me and held me hand for 3 days while I squatted in agony. I thought you understood.
I'm going to say something really horrible now, but only because I care about you.
About Harry?
No, about all 3 of you.
Oh, let me guess. Snap out of it, Max.
Yeah, well, it's about time.
Jackie, she was the love of my life.
Yeah, I know she's the bane of it.
Don't you dare say that.
Well, she's certainly the bane of mine. Oh, Max, get real, will ya? Your children need routine and structure. They're practically sleeping on American time.
That's a gross exaggeration.
No, I'll tell you what's gross. Your grief. It's self-indulgent and it's boring. If you want to keep your children, you need to keep your job. And if you want to keep my friendship, you'll go to the funeral, say your goodbyes, and you'll build a life for Harry and Emma. And I'll support you every step of the way. And so will Susanna, wherever she is.
Are you forgetting something?
Sorry I'm late. Beth kicked off. She was calling out for you.
Tell her I'll be home soon. I can fit my wheelchair through the front door.
Mike, don't.
Don't what? Don't face facts? Okay, then.
Just do everything they tell you. All your exercises, everything.
And while I'm doing that, what do you and Beth live on?
We'll manage. I'll just do extra hours at Great Granny's.
Well, that's pin money.
Well, every little helps.
We've still got that flaming car loan.
Well, I'll ring them up and explain what's happened.
It's a waste of 10 pence.
Mike, look at me. Look at me. This is a setback.
Rachel, this is a crisis. I'm the main breadwinner.
Stop thinking about money.
Even hindsight, that's who earned a crust.
Susanna's funeral on Tuesday. Let's both be grateful that it's not yours.
It's good to have a cry. I've been crying for days.
I know.
Any chance of a cuddle? Did Father Pat help you today?
Sort of. Does it still hurt?
I'm not in pain now. Just very sad, like you. We all are, aren't we? The neighbours will be calling us a right bunch of our miseries. Well, thanks very much. Oh, it's official. Anthony Murray has just smiled. I repeat, Anthony Murray has just smiled.
Sorry that I was horrible to you.
I know. Mum's a psychic, remember? I've got so much to be thankful for. 3 gorgeous children.
I'm wicked.
Hey, In this house, what I say goes, and I say you're gorgeous.
I'm sorry the baby's dead.
I know you are, Aunt. I hate to see you so upset, but I'm so glad you care about the baby as much as I do. You're really helping me get through this, you know. Thanks.
Leo the lion?
I rubbed it off Howard's way. I whisper it in his ear just before. Definitely enhances his performance. Oh, you won't say nothing, will you?
No, a deal's a deal. As long as I'm of a day, I'm allowed to watch daytime telly crap on that ridiculously large telly. No offence. And you tell me now that I'm saving the community, then sound.
Should we get under the quilt?
No. This is perfect.
Hey, what's brought all this on, love? Is it me?
I just need to know that we'll always be together.
In friendship and love. Always.
Do you ever think about Kathy?
Kathy? Was a lifetime ago?
Do you?
Well, yeah, if I'm honest. When I go past a betting shop, you know, I wonder how she is. God, all those years ago and you're still wondering about that?
We got over that, didn't we?
Are you trying to tell me something?
That I love you more than life itself.
Ah, Jack. So many regrets.
Me too. I wish I'd kept my mouth shut about those flaming certificates.
Well, if it worked harder at school. If ifs and ands were pots and pans,
Yeah, but I
eh?
betrayed you to Karen.
You could never betray me. Never. All our years together. The children. The grandchildren. They're the cement that bind us, love.
I know. But what about you and me?
Ain't nothing and no one could ever shake my faith in you. In us. We're forged in steel, kid, you and me. Till death us do part.
Cheers, Shelley. Thanks for the memories.
Well, have you explained about the funeral too?
They're not going. We're staying here.
What, have you watched it then?
No, I'll watch it with you two.
Aye, I bet he's glad he's bought that video now, your Mike. You tell him from me not to fret about that loan.
Which loan? Oh, you're not still worried about your mother, are you? She's fine. If she wasn't 100%, she wouldn't be out there now.
You can catch tomorrow's Brookside Omnibus an hour earlier than usual at 4:05. Well, stay with us for a brand new series of Street Mate coming up next.
Shall I leave these here in case our Steve comes out?
Even our Steve can find his way into a cupboard.
Not that he will.
Anthony, it's already dead, son. All you've got to do is eat it. Well, if you didn't want a second one, why'd you ask for it?
Because my mum already cooked it.
Oh, you're not still worried about your mother, are you? She's fine. If she wasn't 100%, she wouldn't be out there now getting ready to face Manor Park's bad hair days now, would she, eh?
Aren't you going to be late, Dad?
You're scared I'm going to get a detention?
No, we're allowed to sag off, like teachers are allowed.
I'm allowed to take the morning off to get this place straight for your mum and to rustle up a bit of lunch.
You cooking?
A little more enthusiasm, please, Adele.
Oh, you cooking?
Oh, all right then. You've twisted my arm.
I'm glad my dad's cooking.
Thank you, Anthony.
Only because he hates school dinners.
No, because it gives my mum a break.
Go on, the pair of you. Get your coats on before you get a lunchtime detention and miss my culinary expertise.
All right, for them all nice and cosy, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Your lot are a bit big for that, aren't they? Tell my footy team it's chirpy, chirpy, cheap, cheap beer, 5 till 7, happy hour.
Of course, rest of the time it's still unhappy hour. All gobs welcome.
Max, you should try and eat something.
I said I'm not hungry.
Well, what about the kids?
They've had something. Jackie, please, I don't really want anyone round today. I'd rather you just went.
Well, have you explained about the funeral to them?
They're not going. We're not going. We're staying here.
Max, we've been through all this.
It's best.
Are you still worried about Lisa?
No, it's not that.
Because I've told you she's...
Please, Jackie, please. Look, it isn't that. I have got a blinding headache. I didn't ask for you to come round, and I didn't ask for the funeral to happen today. I don't need anybody else telling me what to do, so I just need my own space. Go! It is honestly for the best.
Here, how does this sound? Why leave the past behind you? Get it videoed. Weddings, parties. Do you reckon I should put funerals in? Maybe I should have a word with Maxie.
Who videos funerals?
Hey, some people video the kids being born.
I won't let Mike do that. Mind you, he can do anything he likes as long as he gets back to the way he was.
He's a fighter, our Michael. Fighters and survivors, that's the difference. And what better incentive to get back on your feet than to have a nice, flourishing little video business? Hello? It would appear that our first 2 customers have returned to the love nest.
They're back early.
Yeah. And there's nothing like being in love to make 2 people add a hefty dropsy for a job well done.
The curtains are still closed. Hope my mum's all right.
Flu, she said. Flu. It hardly merits cutting short a honeymoon.
Well, flu can be very dangerous at her age, you know. She sounded at death's door.
She'd better flaming had be.
Hiya. Oh, you look like you're having the sort of morning I'm having. What are you up to in there?
I was just donating my pram.
Donating? Oh, Diana, something happened.
Lost her voice, has she? Felt better. Gone to visit Bernard. She's not even here.
I'll take this through, shall I?
I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, if you can't cry over something like this.
It's exactly the same as it was before Christmas, but it feels smaller, more claustrophobic.
Is it too soon being back at work?
Oh, I'm bouncing off the walls at home. They're driving me mad. I know they're upset. God love them. They won't even let me do a full day here. And Marty...
Can't be easy for him.
Why do they always try and solve things, even when you can't? Get pregnant again, that'll sort it.
You never said that.
As if I forget this one, even if I did get pregnant again.
I mean, if you had another baby, you could hardly pretend your Harry never happened, could you?
Can't imagine not wanting to be part of his life now.
You will be. Especially now Susanna's gone. Max needs you. They both do. Soon, your Harry will be demanding to see you. They know they can trust. Max won't be able to ignore that, will he?
Oh, Max can ignore anything when he puts his mind to it. He's refusing to go to the funeral.
He must be in bits.
I don't know whether to push him or not.
We had a little service. Not a funeral or anything. The priest came over.
Did he?
I know it sounds stupid.
No, it doesn't.
A service for something that was probably about that big. Adele wrote this poem about the baby never being in it. You know, 'cause we didn't have a name. You couldn't even say him or her. No one knows what to call it. But how could it be anything but an it? You can come in, Mum. Rescue poor Jackie from the floodgates. I was just telling her about the service with Father Pat.
Oh, yes. It is important to say goodbye.
Our Anthony found it hard.
It will help in the long run when he looks back.
Look, you know where I am, right? If you need to escape.
Thanks.
See ya.
I was telling her about it, and I went to bits out there on the parade. How many more times are we going to have to go through this? I've got to tell half the neighbourhood now, thanks to Marty and his big gob.
There, I'm starting to whip.
For what?
For her and Mike. Katie reckons you can be broke after the accidents.
I thought you'd grown out of this.
What?
Losing your bottle. You were like this when we had to get off to Spain.
That was different. It freaked me out what you did to that lad. It scared me.
Yeah, but he had it coming. It's bad, isn't he? She needs to learn to keep her mouth shut. Look, you're well rid of her. Stick with Katie. She's a good girl. She won't cause any trouble.
This is different. With Mike, I want to help. I feel like it's our fault.
How? We weren't driving that car, old lady was. Look, if you want to help, you can start by keeping your head down. What's a tenor going to do except draw attention to us? We hardly even know the fella.
He's practically your brother-in-law.
Yeah, and I could kiss bye-bye to that if they even get a sniffy within that car. Look at things the way they are now. Jackie and me, Katie and you. Do you want to tip the old thing over? Well?
No.
Didn't he leave a note or anything? No explanation?
Well, I think an empty safe's explanation enough, don't you?
Oh, you must be feeling awful.
I'm fine, honest.
You must miss him.
I'm fine. OK, I miss him, but I miss your Mike and all the short staff behind this bar. The sooner he comes back to work, the better.
That's what's doing his head in, not being able to work. And Ron's trying to make a go of things with this videoing gear, but...
Saw him at the wedding. I mean, Ronald Spielberg, yeah, but, well, you know, if pointing it in the right direction and pressing the odd buttons, all it takes, it'll be sound.
I hope so.
Hey, I bet he's glad he's bought that video now, your Mike. I mean, at least it's a way of earning a bit of wonga. You tell him from me not to fret about that loan.
Which loan?
For the equipment. Uh-oh, suit alert. Be the bloke from the accountants come to assess the damage.
Were you insured?
What? You've been taken for a mug? Yeah, right.
Bev McLaughlin?
The very one. Come this way. You tell Mike I'm in no hurry. I mean, what's $1.5 grand compared to what Dave put me through?
Yep, they're the right way round. Won't be long now. I've got a lad all lined up to edit this, but to be honest with you, I'll be very surprised if you want to lose anything at all.
What, have you watched it then?
No, I thought I'd watch it with you two. Right. As they say, action.
It is on. What's that flashing bit thing for, then?
Look, don't try and understand what's way over your head, Beverly. It isn't on. It's called standby.
Oh, really cool. Doesn't Jessie look lovely?
Tell you what, you know, she's not a bad bit of mutton, that Jessie Shadwick. I'll just fast-forward that bit,
No,
There
you
must have been-
don't. Nice bit of mutton indeed.
Here we go, then.
Here we go.
Hello, Ron.
Do you reckon they want the old trout in or out?
In. She's his mother.
OK, here we go then. Action.
Ron Dixon, you're disgusting. Your best bib and tucker and all.
Nothing you haven't seen before, Beverly. I must have made a mistake with the buttons. Forward and record and that, you know, it's easy done.
Easily done? Do you know how much this wedding cost us?
Yeah, well, look, I tell you what, I'll salvage what I can, eh? And, well, obviously, £200 is a bit steep given...
Steep? Just take your camera on, Dixon, and get out of my house.
And Bev wants her money back. A mingy cow. Thanks.
No, it's not that. It's just one more thing, innit, on top of everything else. It's 1,500 quid.
Yeah, but she can wait, she's minces.
I don't know about that, Jack. Dave's had his hand in the till.
Yeah, and I'd have slammed it shut if I'd caused him, even if it meant picking fingers out me copper all day.
Yeah, too right. Listen, do you want a drink or something?
No, I'm all right, thanks. I wasn't gossiping.
I trust you, but look, if anyone asks, just say that I kicked him out. I don't want the nosy gets around here knowing how I feel.
Are you okay?
Stressed. It's been a nightmare for her.
Too right.
Poor Mike being stuck on that Aussie, nothing to think about except the accident.
Has he been talking about it?
So unlike him, isn't it, doing something that stupid? Who gets in it unmarked car?
Wouldn't seem stupid if he'd have been there. Honest to God, it was murder. People just jumping into anything that moved.
Makes me so angry. I mean, yeah, nick a car to make a few fast quid, but to just leave someone injured after an accident and just get off.
It's pathetic.
If the driver had an ounce of humanity and he'd come forward and admit what he'd done, take some responsibility for ruining someone else's life, how can they live with themselves, eh?
I thought I'd make her a casserole, so she wouldn't have to worry about her dinner when she gets in from work.
She wasn't going to have to worry about her dinner. What do you think this lot's for? Decoration?
From your Christie? I wouldn't risk it if I were you.
At least we got the place to ourselves, Jess. I mean, Mum's done us a favour, really, hasn't she?
Your mother sabotaged our honeymoon.
Oh, we could go back for a couple of days. I hope your Nicky's got some good photos of the wedding.
Well, if she hasn't, we've had it, after Ron Dixon's disaster.
Well, look, we've got to put all that behind us.
I don't know why we wanted a video in the first place. A marriage is supposed to be a promise before God, not a dash through some register office in front of Ron Dixon with a camcorder. How long have you lived here?
Bev, you need the money.
I'm fine.
But we've got to give it back sometime.
Well, don't you think you should have a word with Mike about what you do with your wages before you go promising them out at £2.30, please, love?
The whole point of that camera was it to pay for itself first. I know it's only 200 quid, but it's a start.
It's up to you, Rach.
I'll bring it over as soon as Mr. Dixon's got the money off Ray and Jessie. See you later.
Tra.
Oh, Rach, why don't you stay? We'll all shove round.
No, we've got to get off. We've got to phone your daddy, haven't we? See what he needs fetching.
You okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I tell you what, if me and Mike get sorted out after all this, I'm never taking anything for granted ever again. You really don't know what you've got, do you?
Give them all over, Rach.
See ya.
Hey, that must be chocker.
She's dropped something there. I'll nip her out to her. I'm getting off anyway to see me nan.
See you later, babe.
That girl will be fast asleep by now. It's well past sherry time.
Shouldn't you be getting ready for work?
Yeah, and I've got to go round to Max's.
What for?
He's planning on not going to the funeral. I've got to make him change his mind. See you later.
See you.
Yeah, see ya.
I'm going to get off as well. I'll see you later.
Hey, isn't that our Clint's?
I could give you a lift to the Aussie or something. I'd like to. Help her, if that's okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. See you later.
Oh, he's lovely, your Clint.
Oh, I know. They both are.
Maybe Jackie will get a double wedding after all, eh? Oh, imagine you two, both Mrs. Moffat.
What's all that about then?
What?
Well, that was Rachel Dixon.
It was nothing, honest.
I thought it best I let people know. Saves our Diane having to keep going over it.
I bet she's heartbroken.
It hasn't been easy for her.
Poor Diane. Oh, poor Marty.
And you, love. It's terrible watching your own suffer.
Well, you keep them fed and watered, don't you? More for me than her, if I'm honest. It tests your faith, something like this.
I'll put her in my prayers all the same. I'll put all of you in.
Oh, thanks. I'll not stop. I've got to go and see Anthea as well. And Jackie Corkill.
Give her our best, won't you, love? God bless.
I'll see myself out.
Oh, come here.
They don't want it.
Yeah, well, the quality was a bit under par.
That equipment was brand new. Was it the cassette?
No, it wasn't that, no.
I'm going to find out where that Christie fella got it from and take it back. Yeah, let's see what's up with it.
It wasn't the equipment either, love. It was, well, it was more to do with the filming, you know.
Well, they can't not pay you. I mean, we needed that money. Mike needs it.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid they can, love. Look, Rach, I'm sorry. It was my fault. The buttons are a bit confusing.
It was your fault.
Yeah, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell our Michael just yet. I'm going to get a bit more practicing.
So what about the ad and everything, the business?
Yeah, well, I think we better hang fire on that just for the minute.
So we're not going to get any money at all, then? I mean, he's expecting it.
Let's not mention it, eh, love? I'm sure he's got other things on his mind at the moment.
What am I going to tell him?
Rachel, don't worry. I'll think of something.
Jackie, for heaven's sake.
Adele, come and help our Anthony set the table. Where are you going? She'll be home in a minute.
Yeah, no, I thought I'd have a word about the baby with some of the neighbours, you know. Somebody's bound to say something.
I've done it.
Oh, have you? Thanks.
Oh, Steve rang. He's not coming over.
Well, that's all right. I'll eat his.
He's not handling this well, is he, our Steve? He should be here.
Will you tell your mother to geg out for a bit?
You what?
Sticking her neb into everything.
Is that you, Diane? Come through into the warm, love, and I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
Thanks, Mum.
Was it hell at work today?
Yes, it was. Thanks for asking.
Jackie, why are you doing this to me?
Look, put it on.
Jackie, I can't...
What? Can't face it. Can't let go. Max, you have got no choice.
You are cold, aren't you? You're cold, cruel...
Look, I don't care what you think about me. I care that you face up to what's happened. Max, Susanna's gone, and nothing you do or you don't do is going to change that.
No. I know that. I know.
That was dead nice, Nim.
You haven't eaten much, Anthony.
Yeah, I have.
Anthony,
He's all right.
he's rude.
May I be excused, please?
Yes. Go on, love.
Mrs. McGibbon says if we're late to maths, we get a detention. And I've got to see Michelle before class.
About the play.
It's not a play, it's a dramatic presentation.
Oh, aye.
A sort of physical theatre, really. You'll love it.
Sounds interesting.
It'll be dead challenging. You are coming, aren't you?
Of course we are.
Oh, I'll walk with you.
Bye, love. See you, Mum.
Can I give you a hand?
Do as you like, as usual.
She liked this suit. She preferred it to my dress suit. She said in a dress suit I didn't look like anything but a maitre d'.
Leo, then. Wear it today for her.
I don't know. I just need time. I just need...
Max, if you don't go to the funeral this afternoon, nothing's going to change. And then you'll realise it's all over and you never said goodbye. Max, you've got 2 kids downstairs who need the dad to start looking forward instead of backwards. That's what a funeral's for, isn't it? An ending, so you can all have a beginning. Where was your head, eh, when Susanna's coffin was downstairs? It wasn't on the kids, was it? It wasn't even on you. It was on her, and it wasn't a bit of use to it. Max, you've got a son and a daughter there. Give them a chance, eh?
What are you doing in here?
Just another one of them jobs your mother seems to have beaten me to.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I was getting rid of the pram.
Where to?
Our Christie's.
It's Christy's fault it was there in the first place. It's his fault people found out.
Exactly. So we can mind it for us.
Till when?
Well,
Mind it till when? Why not just throw it in the Mersey instead?
I won't be able to throw it anywhere if I can't find it, will I?
Well, it shouldn't have been here in the first place.
You can't honestly think that had anything to do with it.
Well, how are you making sense of it then, eh?
Well, not through your mother's flaming superstitions. I'm gonna find out what she's done with it.
I've got rid of it.
What?
We don't need it.
We might.
What for? The next one?
I never said that.
Go on, admit it. That's what you were thinking, though. Why throw it away when we can just make another baby?
Did I say that?
What then? Why keep it at all? Go on, Marty. What did you mean? Why have Christy mind it?
Well, it's possible, isn't it? I mean, you must admit it is possible.
You never listen to me, do you? You didn't hear a word I said. I said we can't replace it, didn't I? The other day, didn't I say that?
Die!
You're a cold, heartless man, Marty Murray.
That's not fair.
Do you know what? I'm glad I'm not having the baby.
Glad?
Because if you think I want to have a baby with an insensitive pig like you, then you can damn well think again, because I don't. Ever!
It's all right, son.
Okay.
Hiya. You okay?
Terrible. Can't do this.
Give Mike my regards.
Ta. Oh, and you know that money? I can't really give it to you at the moment.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I would like to say a few words.
Certainly. Please, come on up.
More from The Close tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Coming up tonight, a welcome return for the gang who really know their cars. A brand new test drive for Driven. Next.
Great moments in life you wish you never happened.
Hiya. You okay?
Terrible. Can't do this.
Max.
Oh, leave him.
Max, you can't do this to your children. Now go back in and finish getting Emma ready.
Nice and simple.
Yeah, well, grief's something that you should keep to yourself.
Not really, you know, Dad. I mean, we done a session the other week on breaking bad news to people, and it was really heavy.
Yeah, but they're busy. You can't let the public see that you're upset.
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, we did a role play and had to break the news to a woman that her 10-year-old son had been killed in an RTA. And even though we were only playing, it was like, I was nearly crying.
Oh, fair enough, son. Listen, you don't have to go to the funeral if you don't want.
No, I wasn't saying it because of that. I mean, Susanna was nearly my stepmom. So I know this funeral means a lot to you, so I want to be there for you as well.
There, son. All right, Jay, just going to put the kettle on. All right, the funeral cars are here. I better make a move, don't I?
So how's the skiving Tuesday?
Tuesday afternoon, mate. We always get it off. Anyway, how's your course going?
It's all right.
Give her a few more weeks and I'll be pounding the beat left, right and centre. Bet you can't wait. Yeah, first colour's always the most important. Try not to knee him too hard in the groin, mate? It's a joke, you know. So, what did Nicky think about you coming to the funeral? Well, you haven't told her, have you? No. I think she'll be all right about it, though.
OK. I might have got it wrong. All right, I did get it wrong. Big style. But what I meant about the pram was... I mean, I know. Because of what happened, the pram had to go. I'm right behind you on that, 100%, but... It was just such a shock. Well, no, not like a real shock, but more like a surprise. Yeah, like a surprise when I realised it had gone.
Marty, will you just drop it?
I've come to say I'm sorry.
That's nice of you.
Can I win here or what?
Is that what you think this is all about, winning? Ow!
Oh, bloody hell.
Get off.
Come here, let me see.
Leave me alone. Listen, if you put it in the cellar, I'll give you a bit of a dropsy.
Is it all right if I get off now?
Oh, Leanne, I'm desperate. You'll have to stay.
Bev, it's already my day off and I really need to be somewhere.
Well, can't you help with lunch? I'll pay you overtime.
Bev, I'm only going to just make it as it is.
Is it really that important?
Bev, it's me grandma. She's really ill and... Well... I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise. You go on.
Guess who's going to Susanna Morrissey's funeral?
I'm going to do my community service at Cheryl's.
Jerome?
He's going.
I'll just call round there now and he's ready to go with Mick and Leo.
Well, I suppose it's a bit awkward with them being family and that.
Well, that's what he said, so I just backed off.
Best way.
Yeah, and hopefully, after the funeral, that'll be the last we hear of it. Susanna Morrissey and all this mess that she's caused.
Yeah.
Do you want a drink?
No, thanks. I've got to go into my community service at Cheryl's.
I'm going to be Billy No, mate. See you then.
You're not being soon.
Who's that for?
This is for Cheryl. It's with it being so good and all that, you know.
Creep.
Let it go.
Do you, fancy a cuppa?
No, Tar. Young woman like Susanna. Everything to live for and then without warning.
You can't even say she's had a good innings.
No, you best not.
Thanks very much.
Hiya.
Tell you, it comes to something when you've got to give someone a backhander to stock your cellar.
Is it that bad?
Oh, you mean with Jimmy in the psycho ward, Tim doing time, and Lance... Well, did you get the picture?
And Mike feels terrible that he's off work for all sorts of reasons.
Oh, well, if it gets really bad, I'll just have to phone an agency. Give Mike my regards.
Ta. Oh, and you know that money? I can't really give it to you at the moment.
Well, I told you, didn't I? Don't worry about it. I know you'll pay me back, and besides, I've got enough on my plate with this place without worrying about debt collecting.
OK. And if you're in a real hole, I can help you out.
Well, what about the baby?
Well, Anthony won't mind babysitting. It's up to you.
Come on. No, you stand there, wait.
This is our cousin Laura.
Hi.
Hello.
Your mother not coming?
What with this and a stroke, she's simply not up to it.
How about you? You okay?
It'd be better if someone showed a little bit more respect.
It's the kids who you feel it for, though, isn't it? No mother to bring them up.
I thought you'd be showing your face there.
Why?
Well, you were just getting to know her, you know. And, well, it was you that found her.
I'm not in the mood for a funeral.
Hey, read this message. All change. Grandma's better. Gone to Susanna's funeral, Leanne.
What's she gone for?
Oh, well, good knows. What do you think? Now, Harvey Wallbanger.
At this hour of the day?
Well, they're on a birthday bash, aren't they? And anyway, they ask we serve.
I'll have to go and get some Galliano.
Oh, tar.
And I'll change the lager barrel while I'm there.
Rachel, you are a saint.
Listen. Well, you know you asked for your job back a few weeks ago and I couldn't help you then. I made up you've got me out of a hole.
Hello, Miss Morrissey.
Miss.
Sorry. It's a cold day.
What are you doing here?
I thought you might need a bit of moral support.
Oh, it's nice here.
You okay?
All right.
Just gonna have a quick radio check.
No show without punch, is there? I'm a representative of Bev's Bar. Couldn't sponsor the coffin then, eh? Is Vicky gonna be late?
No, she's not coming.
Why?
Well, it's just gone a year since Mark died. She's feeling a bit fragile.
A year? That's flown.
I still wonder if there's anything I could have done.
It was an accident.
Oh, we'll never know for sure.
Look, the day's bad enough without you raking over our lad again.
That bothers me.
Think about it. Throwing yourself down the stairs is not exactly the most efficient way of committing suicide, is it?
No, I suppose you're right. Somebody found dead at the bottom of a flight of stairs. Either fell or were pushed. Huh?
The bedroom toilet flush isn't working. I'll have to fix it when I get back.
You're just going to leave it then?
Well, I've got to go to work. No, I'll fix it now.
That's good of you.
I know I lost my dad, but these two kids, no mother to look after them. Bad news, isn't it? Worry about it. Dad, what's it doing?
Max. Max. Oh, Meg. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, go back inside.
No, but you see, you don't understand.
I do, mate. I do.
No, there's something I need to tell you.
Not now, eh? Come on.
I reckon the doctors is again.
You what?
Just a thought.
One toilet flush. Fixed.
Thanks.
Nah, I don't blame you for not going to the funeral, love. I mean, well, it's the kids that get the raw deal, isn't it? They're the real victims and all this. Left alone without a mother to bring them up.
What's that supposed to mean?
What?
You're having a go, aren't you? Things are never as bad as they seem, Di.
Love?
Well, don't worry about those kids. I'm sure Max will find some sucker who'll give up everything to look after them, just like I've done here.
Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain.
Thank you. I've been asked by the family to say a few words about Susanna, and I don't think I'll be too solemn about it. Because we're here to celebrate the life of a good woman. taken in very tragic circumstances. But in a way, that tragedy is offset by the great memories we all have of her.
He's never met her.
Susanna, like all of us, was many things. She was a very loyal and trusted wife. She was also a brilliant mum to her children, and we know how much she adored them. And we all felt her pain when she was upset at the death of her first children, Matthew and Emily.
Upset? Nearly killed her.
Susanna was a dutiful daughter, helping her mum whenever she could. And I'm sure we all appreciate how devoted she was to her sister, Lisa.
Oh, this is too impersonal. He's never met her. Don't know anything about her.
I know.
Bad. I'm sorry to interrupt. I would like to say a few words.
Certainly. Please, come on up.
And Max, her husband.
Please, Max, wherever you prefer.
This should be interesting.
On here and I'll serve that table.
Yeah. Oh, Leanne.
What's she saying now?
Max looks like a tramp. Gonna make a speech any minute. Sad, isn't it?
Well, most funerals are.
No, not that. The fact that we're stuck here instead of being there seeing all the fun.
I'll serve these.
Susanna was my wife, and we spent some great times together. In fact, even when we first met, well, we just wanted to be together. Do you mind? This is my wife's funeral.
Bev, I'm in church.
If there's anybody else with a mobile phone or a pager, could you please switch it off?
Look, I'll have to go. Now, Max is doing a big speech. Drop. Sorry. It's my fault.
Just turn it off.
Max.
Please continue.
You see? It's disrespect. Well, not just that, but you see, Susanna, she didn't get the respect that she deserved. Even I failed her. A lot of the people who were around her, who she called friends, they were hypocrites. I know there's a lot of you may say that he who hath no sin may cast the first stone, but I include myself amongst those hypocrites. A lot of you people out there, you may point the finger at Susanna herself, saying that, well, she's no paragon of virtue. But I can tell you that in the last days of her life, she needed help. And did she get it? She was confused. She looked for comfort. And, well, she made a mistake. Because she found that comfort in the arms of another man.
Is he talking about the doctor?
Yes.
He must have done it.
And he just pushed her aside after he'd finished with her. And I know what that did to you. But if you love someone, then you can forgive. If you had forgiven Susanna, then maybe she would be with us now, today. Susanna had it in her heart to forgive. And there is another one amongst you here today that was so upset by the damage that Susanna caused her family that she took revenge.
Who is it?
Emily.
I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you for that, but you and Susanna, you were able to forgive each other. Well, if the young can forgive, then why can't you? You see, she didn't mean any harm to anyone, and even I failed to see that. So maybe I'm the worst of all, eh?
Max.
Susanna, please forgive me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Why don't you...
What are you doing here? Have you no shame?
Why don't you come and sit down?
You used her, didn't you? You slept with her and you used her.
Max, will you just be quiet, please?
Why? What are you worried about? Worried I'll tell everybody else your part in all this? How you tried to snatch Susanna's baby?
It might be a good idea.
Look, why you just leave it out, will you?
Come and sit.
Oh, get off me! Oh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It might be a good idea to take some fresh air.
Oh, please, you don't understand.
Please go now.
It's best of you. No, I need to be with her.
Come on, Max. Come on.
She needs respect, not this circus. And don't think about coming to the cemetery.
Tell you what, forget the doctor. Max's prime suspect.
You what?
The jealous ex-husband, it's a say it.
Look, why don't you go gargle some bleach in that dirty, filthy mouth of yours?
What are you doing home?
I can't keep my mind on my work till this is sorted out.
There's nothing to sort out.
Di, it's never been like this between us. I want it put right now.
Yeah, one coffee.
Not at all. When did you start back?
Today, Bev's taking me back while Mike's in hospital.
Oh, good for you. Has Jerome been in?
Not yet.
Oh, probably still at Susanna's funeral.
Oh, there's been ructions there.
Why?
Bev, tell Nicky about the funeral.
Oh, there's been murder. Max Farnham had a huge fight over the coffin. There was blood everywhere. Leo Johnson nearly had to have him arrested.
Are you serious?
And your Emily was crying her leg off.
RM's there.
Apparently.
I love those kids. You know, I didn't really mean I was a sucker for taking them on.
But you've never said anything like that before.
I've never lost a baby before.
Oh, so this is just me not understanding. You're not the only one who wanted that baby.
You only wanted it for me.
At the start, but I love you so much. I'd do anything for you. I wanted that baby for us.
I know, but it's this move-on attitude. That's the bit that really sticks in my craw.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to help.
I've lost a part of me. You can't imagine how much I wanted to feel that baby's every movement. It fluttering inside me, turning, kicking me. Seeing pictures of it on the scan. Hearing its heartbeat. I lost all that when its life went. Disappeared. Forever. That's what you can't understand, and I don't think you ever will do.
Do you want a drink? Max, what on earth possessed you to do that? God help you when Lisa gets here. I'll make you a drink.
No.
Well, you should have something.
No, I don't want anything.
Well, do you want me to stay for a bit?
It's okay, you can go.
OK, well, I'll call back later. Max?
Fine.
Lord, you have taken this child into your everlasting care. Now grant her eternal peace. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Bev, I have never seen anything like it in my life. Crying, fighting.
Go away.
I'll tell you something for nothing. After what I heard and seen today, someone did Susanna Morrissey in. Who? Take your pick. There's a list as long as your arm.
Spill?
So, did you see Jerome at your community service?
What? Why did you go to the funeral then?
I don't know. I just felt like it. It's upsetting.
I don't want the details.
Are you mad at me?
It's over now. We can forget about it. Hey, Carl's dropped these in.
Yes.
Let's see. And you look great.
This is my future.
What?
All that Susanna stuff, it's forgotten about. Tim will do his time, and these will give me the chance for us to get out of this place.
May she rest in peace. Amen.
I'm sorry, love. I understand, honest.
You do?
It's the menopause, isn't it?
What?
This is going to sound dead cheesy, but I wasn't really in the area to see me mate Sonny.
Go away.
Came to see you.
Get yourself in and get a warm then. Yeah, look, visitor for you.
So is he. Happy New Year.
More Brookside Friday night at 8 o'clock. Now, coming up, it's the return of those socially awkward and uncomfortable problems. Do they ever really go away? All new embarrassing illnesses is next.